Hey, good morning and God bless. Today I'd like to talk to you real quickly and briefly about gray leaf spot. It's a fungus that we have in the South. It naturally occurs in St. Augustine, Bermuda, and other types of grasses, but mostly I would like to talk about St. Augustine today. You'll get this little circular gray to brown spot on the side of your leaf on the shoot as it's growing up. So what this is caused by, believe it or not, is really a lot of drought. So what happens is you're like, oh man, fungus. It's caused when it stays wet. Well, when you have a lot of drought, the root system struggles to fight off disease, and it struggles to fight off insects. It struggles to fight off all these types of other things that can go wrong with your lawn, to fight off weeds growing in, to fight for space. So when it is humid, like in the South, in Mobile, Alabama, or anywhere around the coast, you are in trouble and you are susceptible to gray leaf spot. So make sure that you water properly, you don't overwater. But what happens is it gets droughty, the root system can't fight off disease, and it stays humid, so your leaf stays moist. Okay, so it's constantly wet here. No matter whether it rains or not, just that little bit of moisture can cause gray leaf spot. So if you start to notice a little bit of yellowing in your yard, it can kind of occur randomly in certain patches. Insects normally start at a sidewalk and work their way up. So if you see yellowing by a sidewalk in your St. Augustine, I would put some insecticide out. But with the gray leaf spot, it's different from brown patch or any other funguses like that, because those funguses come with too much water, too much rain, just the ground staying soaking wet. Gray leaf spot happens mostly when it's a drought. Yes, when it's a drought. What can you do about that? Well, you can make sure that you keep your lawnmower blade sharp. Okay, always keep your blade sharp no matter what. Continue to water once or twice a week, depending on the rain, 15 to 20 minutes per zone. Get it good and saturated. Make sure you're cutting your St. Augustine at 3 to 4 inches. I like to cut mine as high as possible. It helps shade out other weeds and have a nice, full, luscious lawn. Make sure that you are not over fertilizing. Put down the required amount of nitrogen, which I'll talk about later. But with gray leaf spot, what you need to do is treat it with a fungicide. I personally use Manicure. It's good for the South. Just look at the rates per thousand. You can hand spray it in the spots that you're struggling with the gray leaf spot. Okay, so keep your blade mower sharp. Make sure that you're watering correctly. And yes, it will be during a drought 99% of the time when you start to see yellowing in your lawn, especially in St. Augustine, or I've even seen it happen in Bermuda on the golf course that I take care of. So just make sure that you are watering properly and keep an eye out for it. St. Augustine is a grass that you need to look at daily. Okay, if you notice any yellowing or anything like that, get with the professional, or if you know what you're doing, make sure you take care of it. God bless. Have a good day.